What's going on, everybody? Doc Average Gamer Guys back again. More Last Day on Earth action. And a video I honestly didn't know or didn't think I was going to have the opportunity to make, but we're going to jump into this. Here's what we're going to get to. I'm going to run over, I'm going to start the Icy Junkyard right now. I'm going to do one run through of the Icy Junkyard here, and we just got a reset, or actually a couple hours ago, we got a reset on the reputation level. Now, I've been, as you all have probably been, continuing to grind and continue to work through this. There's certainly some additional optimization strategies that you could run and you could do. Thanks everybody for sharing some tips down below on the things that were helpful to you that you could do to, save weapon durability. You don't have to worry about armor in this location actually. So there's just quite a few different things. So hopefully you found some good tips either with what I've shared or in the comments below. So again, I just want to say thanks to everybody for sharing the things that are working for them. But in this video, I should be able to get the opportunity to actually get one of the gifts from the end of the reputation level. So as I was grinding, we ended up picking up and getting all the way through level 45. And we should have the opportunity to go do that. So we're gonna get through this, try to move quickly, be smart about it, use good resources, and again, we'll jump in and we'll get that knocked out. So I'm gonna just say this again up front for a few different reasons, but I hope again that you have found either what I have shared or in the comments below helpful tips if you're trying to grind this event. That truly is what I think is good about the community and the folks that hopefully you're stopping in to watch these videos. Hopefully they're entertaining, of course. Maybe if you're not as, maybe if you haven't played the game for the years that I've played it, maybe we get an opportunity to showcase something that you can look forward to here, hopefully, hopefully in the near future for yourself. But also, again, just good tips. I also just want to say, recognize that, like, I'm not always looking to min-max, and I understand completely the folks that are needing to do that because of a resource standpoint. Makes perfect sense to me. I get it. You've got to be smart. You've got to make sure that your resource use, that was a really good zombie actually. You've got to make sure that your resource use is good use of your resources, truly, especially if you have limited resources. We are lucky enough and have played this game long enough. We don't have to particularly worry about that. So if you see me doing something, you're like, man, that's a waste, most people do. They're going to leave a comment down below, or actually most people probably don't do that and just say, hey, I wouldn't have done that in that situation. If you do and you feel like you need to comment, please just do it respectfully, I would ask. And hopefully it's helpful for some folks. Like I said, I want the tips to be helpful for folks to be able to get the most out of this event and hopefully not spend a ton. But I will tell you right now, I think the reward, again, for utilizing things like slashers and flare guns that you should have at least a few of, just with some daily loot and some rewards and some of those things, I think it's worth what you can get here. I truly do. I think a lot of the rewards, they're not groundbreaking, a lot of them. A couple of the houses are pretty good, but I think the reward track is actually not bad, and I do also believe that there's some really good stuff as you get into that, and I don't think you have to spend a ton of resources to get some good value. I've talked a lot about the fact that you've got two captain's blue cards for Blackport PD at level 15 along with an AK. It's 14 and 15, whatever those two are. That's worthwhile to use a slasher and a flare gun or a few of those to get some of these rewards. I truly believe that. When you think about a captain's card and what it represents, that's two guns, potentially really good guns. Might not be as good. There might be some ones that aren't super fantastic. You might get a Winchester or two out of that, but you could also get 4 Glocks or a couple M16s. So I think I'm gonna call it risk. It's not really a risk, but it is because you're using resources. I think the resources for this to get the reputation levels up makes sense. And I think it's a good use of resources. Anytime that you can get, you know, an extra reward track for your money, I think is really smart. I think it's something you should take advantage of in this game. You got some, you know, we're getting some daily gifts, which is cool too. Again, there's some different strategies you could go to do this. I've seen folks saying that you can go and you can just constantly get in and crit strike the Wendigo and then just run out of the zone. That's not bad. If you have the time and want to be able to do that, by all means, use that strategy. If you have other strategies, share them down below. I am not personally going to find every strategy. And some of it, just for me, is just going to be a play style thing too. Where I'm not as concerned about finding the most absolutely optimal route. What I want to do is find a route that is what I believe to be, you know, usable by a lot of folks, which is generally one of the easier ways to complete it, right? This whole slasher flare gun combo is a very easily repeatable step, and I think that's good for a lot of folks as long as you have access to some of these. You could be using much less armor. You really probably don't even need, and I've seen, and folks have commented, you don't even need armor to be in this place. You're not going to freeze. That's pretty good. That's a good little tip. So keep sharing them. Just ask that you do it respectfully. Thank you so much for being a part of the channel and sharing your thoughts, your tips, your tricks. That's hopefully helpful for everybody. And again, I just appreciate that. All right, we're nearing this part here. Not too many zombombs left. Just gonna keep flare gunning these guys. I think the flare gun is truly the MVP. Gonna run out of flare gun here. Try to slasher this guy down. There we go. Slasher has really good durability too, which is nice. All right, got another flare gun. So what we're trying to do here now, and since we've already completed the track, the main thing that I'm actually just trying to do is get as much possible of these Christmas boxes as we can. I just want to make sure, obviously, that we have enough to get the reward in the first place. I don't think we'll have any trouble with that. We have some lights stocked up from previously, so that one didn't go. I hate when you get the firing sound and then it just doesn't work. Got a lot of lights here though, which is really nice. But that's what we're gonna try to do. And then I'm gonna really figure out, I hope this lasts, this might not be the last video, but getting closer to the end of these videos, and I hope, I hope it's gonna be worthwhile to grind. I'm thinking about this now where I'm worried if this Christmas box isn't worth it, it might not be worth it to grind it. But we're gonna test that theory. I think this will tick this guy down. Go. Got a lot of stuff from the zombies. Got a lot of lights from zombies this go. Let's figure out, where is the Wendigo? It's not right there. In the far corner. Which, if you're not trying to fight it, is not a terrible spot. The best one is actually up, like, really close to the gate. Oh, that was a waste. should have waited. When it's really close to the gate, you can actually get basically every chest in there outside of the one in the crate. I really don't think the one in the crate is worth getting personally. That's just me. Maybe I'm weird. It just doesn't seem like the rewards are worth the extra zombies, but kill them anyways, just for the memes. This thing gets stuck on this. It's really dumb. Didn't get any fire there. That would have helped. Holy washout at the bottom. I'm a little blind from that, actually. Okay. This area is pretty good, but again, you can sneak most of these crates if you get a good position, so. We have a ton of stuff in VIP storage we gotta get. Nice. So I have seen this very infrequently, but the fact that you can get some weapons from here is pretty dope. So that's a nice, not full Glock, but a Glock is a Glock is a Glock, as they say. And that should do it. There we go. Man, I'm telling you, so many. We're getting so many lights from these guys. We got one flare gun shot left. We got another lights from this guy. That's nice. Should have plenty to turn in. And let's see what this Christmas box is all about. Get rid of this. Honestly, you can keep those armor sets. That's not bad, actually, too. If you were looking for some armor, not terrible, but you could reinforce at least the jacket if you wanted to. Kind of refresh that a little bit. I feel like I missed one. Got them all, right? Got the one down there? Yeah, okay. I was just making sure. Losing my mind here. All right, let's go turn in some lights, and let's see all what we can get. Okay. Jumping in here. Let's grab our spare lights that we've got. Drop this off. And our pipes. We've also got our materials to turn in. Got some thermite too, which we're going to put to use. And keep upgrading our other weapons. Okay, so I just want to show. So we're at level 45. We need 1,000 points. So the Christmas box is actually less than the levels, which is a nice surprise. I didn't expect it to be that way, but I just want to showcase this. So we got up to level 45, and then we need 1,000 points for these infinite boxes. So we'll see how many we can get. I'm going to honestly just stack these up, but it depends what this box is specifically. It might not make sense to do that, but we'll see. So let's start with the easy stuff. Right off the rip, from just the top line, if you do all 20 stacks, you get 600 points, which is pretty good. Now this should be helpful. All right, so that was nice. We've got one. We'll turn pipes in here. And red lights. We're gonna get 2. This is where we'll struggle. We'll get 3 and 4. And we got some lights and some pipes left over. So we're gonna grab 4 of these things right off the rip from the first try, which is pretty good. We got some extra lights and some extra pipes for the next time around. So let's see what we got in these boxes. I hope this is worth it. I hope the rewards in this are really good. Yep, boom, boom, boom. Got all 4. Whoa. Okay. Okay, this is probably worth. These are probably worth it. I mean, when you think about it, so we're going to have spent, you know, quite a few slashers over the course of this event. You could be getting these back every 6. If we get a ton of these, we're looking at multiple sets of Raider armor. I mean, this stuff is all good. I would take the meds. The slasher's been solid. Raider armor is really good. At the rare slot, which you're going to get 20% of the time, you find a grenade. 10% of the time, you're going to find a landmine. And then 5%, we could get some C4. So these are pretty solid. These are pretty solid. I think the only thing, it makes sense for the event. So I'm not going to poop on the fact that you're getting slasher because it's a solid weapon. If that was replaced with a gun, AK, shotgun, pistol, this thing would be amazing, honestly. Raider armor is really good. Again, you're getting half a stack of first aid kits. And the fact that you can get, honestly, just between grenades and landmines, this is Blackport PD heaven right here, or Bunker Alpha clearance if you can get to these grenades and do these with some frequency. So if you can, I recommend do this every day. If you have the opportunity to do the resets, but just get the houses done, get everything lit up. You won't regret that part, I don't think. Rewards were, you know, pretty decent, but you're going to get good reputation gain. And then if you can grind up and get to 45, it's worth it for every day that we're going to do these. So I'm going to stack up as many of these as I can. We have 10 days on these, so we'll just keep stacking them up. And, oh, I didn't realize we had thermite. Let me take this, put this away. Let me make sure I don't have anything else in here. Got some landmines. We actually just did Blackport PD because of the event going on, so that's pretty good. Those are good packs. Good armor, good stuff all the way around. I'm excited to see what we might be able to pull from that. So that's what we got for you today. That's it. Short one, but I'm happy and I'm excited that we were able to do that. And I hope you found this informational and helpful to figure out if you want to grind for these packs. I know I will be. I'm already there anyways. So just going in and doing the junkyard every day and getting those clearances done is, I think, worth it. I do. I think that's worth it if you can get in there, if you have the ability to do it. Even if you can't defeat the boss, just get as many crates as you can. You know, kill as few zombies as you can as well. Get as many crates as you can, and I think you'll have some good success. You can hit some of the other locations, farm, the factory, Bunker Alpha, and get some of the additional colored lights or more special lights, if you will, if you're having any troubles specifically with those. Focus on one house at a time as well for lighting it up. I think that makes the most sense. Don't spread them out too much because then you might get yourself in a bind. But overall, pretty good. And hopefully this was helpful for you to see what was in the Nomad's pack. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So I'm going to flash some socials, like, comment, subscribe, do that YouTube thing for us. Thank you so much for all the support on the series of videos with this new event. I look forward to a new year. I look forward to continuing to grind this. Got some other fun stuff coming up on the channel, so be sure to stay tuned with that. We had some other videos that were queued up prior to this event starting, so those are going to get pushed. So excited to see what that brings. We'll see if the new year brings anything as well. I'm not sure. Sometimes Last Day on Earth will do that, sometimes not. I wasn't here for the last New Year, so I don't know if they did a Christmas and a New Year thing, but if they do, there might be some additional fun things to jump into and to grab as well. So, but all that being said, thanks so much for the support. Really do appreciate it. I think this will be going up before New Year's. It should. So if it does, have a happy New Year. Hopefully the holidays were fantastic for you. We've really been on the subscriber grind. So if you can hit that subscribe button, if you're watching, you're just tuning in for the first time, or you've been watching these series of videos and you haven't hit it, just click it for us. I would really appreciate it. Getting to 1,000 by the end of the year would be absolutely amazing. That's a big stretch goal, but everyone counts. So we do appreciate it. And just appreciate all the support, comments, likes, all that good stuff. So yeah, I've been Doc, Average Gamer Guys. Catch you in the next one. Peace.